Hi children, good morning. How are you? Hope you are doing well. And during these days, one more activity we have to practice that we have done in our school. As our principal sir said long back, we have to do namaste to everybody like this. Instead of shaking your hands, you are small children, you need not shake your hands with the elders or anybody. You should do when you wish others, you should do namaskaram. Say namaste here. When you do namaskaram here, actually your body gets, uh, both the sides will get charged like this. Both positive and negative, right and left hands. When you close this like this, actually your energy will be balanced according to yoga. So now coming to the point of second topic, that is wonderful waste. Already we have discussed about the topic. I explained the story. It is explained in the form of a story. What is waste? Generally we have a lot of waste items at home. After using it, we throw them away. Like after using the plastic, nowadays plastic is becoming the problem in the whole world, where people are using more and more plastic. After using the plastic, actually before some time back, people they used to throw both the wet and dry things in one place. But nowadays, the people now they are understanding that it should not be like that. You should keep your waste things separately, dry and wet separately, like paper, plastic, or bottles. So many things you use at home, like shampoo bottles you use, milk packets you use. All these things you use at home because they are useful to us. Without that, now we are not able to manage it. So after using it, we are throwing them away. Again, we are recycling these things for the next use. We can reuse those things after use. So all these things we have to be careful we should be conscious about what we are using, about the nature. We should not keep our Mother Earth clean by following many rules and regulations. We should always think that what we are doing, whether it is affecting the nature, Mother Earth, that is the main thing we have to understand. Now one topic is given to you on wonderful ways. This is a story about one king of Travancore. Once the king of Travancore, he visited he invited some of his friends to his palace. So what is for feast? What is feast? A grand dinner. A grand dinner is arranged in the palace. He invited his friends. Do you arrange some feast during your birthday time, during any festival? Sometimes you invite your friends, sometimes you invite your relatives. These are the general things that happens. When you are arranging feast, generally you invite some of your friends or relatives. During the time of feast, the lot of preparation will be going on in the kitchen. Kitchen is the place where you start cooking, where your mothers do the cooking. And when you observe the cooking, after cutting the vegetables, there is a lot of waste after using the vegetables. Like before, when I am scraping all these things, lot of waste comes like this in the kitchen. So after using this way, the king wanted to know what is going on in the kitchen. He went inside the kitchen to survey. Survey means to have a close look at the things what is going on. So he went inside the kitchen to survey the dishes. What dishes means the preparations what are going to be the do for the dinner. So then he observed that there is a basket of vegetable strips, vegetable waste. Then he asked the cook, what are you going to do with those vegetable scrap? Generally what we will do? We will throw away the waste. So the cook said the same thing. Now I am going to throw away all the waste. Then he commanded. Commanded means like with a good commanding voice. When your father commanded you not to go out during the COVID time, so that is a command given by your father. So in the same way, the king is the main person. So he ordered and commanded the cook not to throw away the waste. No, you should not throw away things like that. You have to make something out of that. So then the cook was in a fix. What to do? What to do with this waste? The king is asking me to do something with the waste. How can I do something with the waste? Then he started thinking. Then one idea flashed in his mind. You know what is flash? Just like a flash of light. Sometimes when you are doing some creative work, idea flashes in your mind and you started doing the work. So in the same way, one idea flashed in the mind of the cook and he started, so I have to do something with this vegetable waste. I cannot throw it away as king has ordered me to do something with the waste. Then he washed the vegetable waste and he started boiling the vegetable waste. He's cut into long strips. So when your mother is cooking, you observe that when she is cutting the vegetables, she cuts the vegetables into small bits or long strips for making sambar and other things, liquids. So like that he cut the vegetables into long strips and he started boiling the vegetables in the pot. Then what he did, he took some coconut scrap, he took some garlic and he took some chilies. So he added all these things and he made into a paste. Paste, how can you make the paste? Do you know in olden days they used to use this kind of stones for making the paste. So then nowadays we are using the grinders. We are using grinders for making the paste. So like this, he made one paste out of it. So this is the paste I made out of coconut, garlic and chilies. So after making the paste, he added this paste to the boiling vegetables. Then what he did, he whipped some curd. Whipped means like churning the curd. So then it becomes soft and this is curd. After whipping the curd, he added the whipped curd into the boiling and this paste is already added. Some tempting smell is coming from when it is boiling. Tempting means when your mother is cooking some nice vegetable pulao or something, some smell will come from the vegetable pulao. So like that, the tempting smell, you feel like eating. What is going on? They will be curious to know what is going on. The tempting smell was coming from the dish. Then what he did, he put some coconut oil and he decorated with the curry leaves. These are our curry leaves. So curry leaves are decoration. Generally we use curry leaves for after tadka. While making the tadka they use curry leaves. Then the one dish was ready. He was not knowing the name of the dish. What is the name of the dish? He wanted to know what is this dish. So when the dish was ready, he was ready to serve. When he served the dish to others, then the people there who are eating that dish, they asked me, this is a very tasty dish. We never had this kind of a dish. What is the name of this dish? Then he was not knowing the name of the dish. He didn't give any name to that. Then one name came to his mind and he said, it is avial. What is the name of the dish? It is avial. Avial is the name of the dish. Then from then onwards it became a traditional food of Kerala. So all this story happened in Travancore. Travancore is a place, the king of the Travancore. This place is in Kerala. It is in South State. So it is one of the states of India. And from then onwards it became a traditional dish of the Kerala. Now people, they love and eat this avial, not only in Kerala but all over the India and even in the outside also. So when the dish is ready, this is the dish I prepared today to make you understand what is this dish. This is the dish of avial. Generally when we have school, we ask the children to we buy some things like TLM. Under TLM we buy all these things and we will show them. and one of the child or myself will prepare the dish like this, and we will bring this avial. This is avial. So many vegetables are there. You cannot use all the waste things, but you can add some vegetables also. Some, when you cook in the large scale, generally the waste will be more. So by removing, even the people, they do a lot of chutneys with the carrot, the scrap of the carrot. They fry it and they make chutneys. And in olden days, because it is very nutritious, and other sometimes we may not be able to use this kind of food, then we have to use this food for the animals like cow, buffalo, sheep. They eat all the vegetable scrap. You can find somewhere where they can eat this kind of vegetable scrap, and you can throw there. Otherwise, if you put in the dustbin, it will become they may not be able to eat it. So all things what we are doing is, this lesson is teaching us not to waste the things. That is the main theme of the lesson, and value of the lesson is we should not waste things. So all the vegetables are very tasty. We get lot of nutrition from the vegetables, and this should not be wasted. When your mother or father, you involve yourself in cooking, you take the help of your parents. And not only this dish, you can do wonderful dishes at home. And during this time of COVID, or during this time of summer, you can try some of the dishes. What all the ingredients? So what is ingredient? Whatever we are adding to prepare a dish is called ingredient. So in this we have used some vegetable strips. So vegetables, some vegetables like this. We can use some vegetables, raw vegetables, boil the vegetables, and we use some coconut and chilies, garlic. This is garlic. All this we have used, and this is curd we used, and all these things are pasted. This is paste prepared either from the coconut, chilies and garlic, and this is curry leaves. So all this, and they added coconut oil. So in Kerala, mostly people, they use lot of coconut oil in their food. Here we use different kinds of oils. Sometimes we use groundnut oil, sometimes we use rice bran oil. Sometimes all this I used here, because I don't have coconut oil. I used ghee for frying this thing, and I added little bit tadka also. So jeera and methi I added. So mustard seeds. So like that we can, whenever we are preparing any dish, all the ingredients are very, very important. So you should know what is meant by ingredient. The things which we add for making a dish. So this is the preparation of the avial. And what did you learn from this topic is, you should not waste the things. Because of the king, he commanded, we are using the things like this. So this is the preparation of, these are the things which we use for, this is curd, garlic, chilies and curry leaves. And these are some of the vegetables. And this is the dish that is prepared. This is the avial dish that is prepared from the curd and everything. And for grating the coconut, we use this. In olden days, we use the stones like this, but nowadays we are using this kind of grinders. And some of the vegetable waste, some green vegetables, brinjal, anything you can add like this. And these are, sometimes we get the waste when we peel the vegetables. When we peel the vegetables, we get the vegetables like this. These are the things we get, and we are maintaining one separate box for the waste. So these are the waste what we are getting. Sometimes we get waste from the plastic bottle, from newspaper. These are the dry wet waste. So we should maintain a separate waste like this. This is the preparation of avial. Hope you understood the topic very well. Read the topic. Now it is this lesson is to make you understand. Read the topic, go through the lesson step by step. You know, you will get some new words like survey, feast, scrap, throw, pointing, commanded, sternly, ordered, strips, tempting, decorate, traditional. All these words I already explained and gave notes in the your book. So you prepare yourself to make some dish and let me know what kind of dish you are preparing at home. You can make avial first, then you go for the next dish. Have a wonderful time. I love you children. Love you all. Thank you.